The Denon Pair L Pro, status between 3ANC, Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro, Beats Studio Buds Plus, and Technics EAH AZ80 are the most popular earbuds under 200 of 2025. But which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we're going to compare them on the sound quality category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Denon Pair L Pro requires you to run a personalized hearing test to unlock its true potential, as without it, the audio can sound tinny and lack bass. But once you complete the short test, they deliver a powerful and spacious sound with great clarity and rich, deep bass that is impressive for any genre. For sound quality, I give them an 8.2 out of 10. Next up, the status between 3ANC uses a unique triple driver system that delivers incredibly lifelike audiophile level audio with a very clear high-end and authoritative bass, though the soundstage can feel a bit closed off and less immersive compared to some others in this lineup. I rate their sound an 8.7 out of 10. The Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro comes out of the box with a very enjoyable, bass-heavy sound profile that many people will love, and the app offers a ton of EQ presets to tweak it, but while the audio is clean, it doesn't quite achieve the wide, immersive soundstage that makes music feel truly three-dimensional. This one gets a 7.5 out of 10. When it comes to the Beats Studio Buds Plus, they provide a bold, clean, and dynamic sound with solid bass that works well for modern pop and hip-hop, but they don't have the same level of sonic purity or detail as true audiophile earbuds, and the audio can feel like it's coming from inside your head rather than from around you. They earn a 6.8 out of 10 for sound. Finally, the Technics EAH AZ80 earbuds deliver a truly class-leading premium sound experience with a new 10mm driver that produces crisp, incredibly detailed audio and a wide, immersive soundstage that makes you feel lost in the music. Although the default warm sound profile can sometimes make the highest notes on vocals sound a touch less rich. With their exceptional detail and expansive soundstage, the Technics EAH AZ80 takes the win here with a score of 9.3 because they provide true audio resolution without any harshness. Next, we are going to compare them on the comfort and fit category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Denon Pair L Pro earbuds are quite bulky and heavy, at 8.6 grams each. And while they offer multiple ear tips and wings for a custom fit, I found my ears getting hot and feeling pressure during long sessions, which is something I rarely experience with other buds. For their somewhat polarizing fit, I give them a 6.8 out of 10. With the status between 3ANC, the fit never felt completely locked in for me, despite the stability fins. Their blocky stems tend to pull downwards and stick out quite a bit, leading to some mild discomfort after only about 20 minutes of wearing them. This puts them at a 7.5 out of 10. I had a much better experience with the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro, which fit my ears exceptionally well right out of the box, thanks to the generous selection of ear tip sizes that helped create a perfect seal, making them feel much more secure than even some premium competitors. They earn an 8.5 out of 10. While the Beats Studio Buds Plus are impressively small, light, and initially very comfortable, I had to constantly readjust them during even gentle movements, and they simply wouldn't stay put during a workout, which is a major drawback for an otherwise pleasant design. I am rating them an 8.2 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EAH AZ80 are a standout, providing an exceptionally comfortable and secure fit that applies minimal pressure, largely thanks to the 7 different pairs of included silicone ear tips that make it easy for almost anyone to find a perfect seal. This gets a 9.3 out of 10 for me. Ultimately, the Technics EAH AZ80 takes the win with 9.3 points because its huge variety of ear tips virtually guarantees a stable and comfortable fit for any ear shape. Next, we are going to compare them on the battery life category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Denon Pair L Pro is advertised with 8 hours of battery life, but I found that with active noise cancellation running, it only lasted around 5 hours and 48 minutes, and its charging case was frustratingly inconsistent, providing less than 2 full recharges, which for a premium product is a letdown, giving it a 5.8 out of 10. On the other hand, the status between 3ANC was a true workhorse, consistently lasting over 8 hours, with noise cancellation enabled in my testing, which is a huge step up from the Denon, though its fast charging is slightly slower than some others, earning it a strong 9.2 out of 10. Now, the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro shows off some big numbers, but its real-world performance with active noise cancellation drops the playtime to just under 6 hours. However, its incredibly quick 5-minute charge gives you over 3 hours of listening, which is a fantastic feature for a mid-tier option, placing it at a 7.5 out of 10. Then we have the Beats Studio Buds Plus, which impressed me by lasting a solid 8 hours and 22 minutes with noise canceling on, providing a reliable, all-day performance that makes battery worries a non-issue, which is why it confidently scores a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EAH AZ80 offers a respectable but ultimately average performance, clocking in at 6 hours and 40 minutes with noise cancellation active, which is certainly enough for daily use, but just can't compete with the longevity of the top contenders here, landing at a 6.9 out of 10. The Beats Studio Buds Plus takes the win with a score of 9.5 because it delivered the most reliable and longest-lasting real-world battery performance with noise cancellation turned on, which is exactly what you need for long listening sessions. Next, we are going to compare them on the connectivity and features category, which has a multiplier of 2x. The Denon PRL Pro impressed me with its support for the aptX lossless Bluetooth codec, delivering some of the best wireless audio I've ever heard. But I found the feature-rich companion app could be cumbersome to use at times, which made tweaking the otherwise excellent personalized sound a bit of a chore, earning it an 8.2 out of 10. Up next, the status between 3A and C maintained a very stable Bluetooth 5.2 connection during all my testing without any dropouts. Though I was disappointed by the limited codec support and a fairly sparse app, which feels a bit too basic compared to the robust software from competitors like Anker, giving it a 7.5 out of 10. I found the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro to be packed with an almost unbelievable number of features for its price, including Bluetooth 5.3 with multi-point connectivity, Google Fast Pair, and the high-resolution LDS codec, though its spatial audio effect wasn't quite as immersive as what you get from Apple's own earbuds, landing at a solid 9.6 out of 10. The Beats Studio Buds Plus deliver a fantastic experience for both Apple and Android users with a powerful new custom processor that makes voice calls exceptionally clear, but the spatial audio feature is unfortunately limited to specific apps and doesn't have the system-wide integration you'd find on AirPods Pro, which leads me to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EH-AZ80 stands out with its class-leading 3-device multi-point connectivity that let me seamlessly switch between my laptop, phone, and tablet. However, I did notice some significant audio latency when watching videos, which is a notable drawback for an otherwise stellar performer, scoring a 9.2 out of 10. The Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro takes the win here with 9.6 points because it packs an incredible amount of high-end features like LDAC and multi-point connectivity into a package that represents outstanding value. Finally, we're going to compare them on the value for money category, which has a multiplier of 3. The Denon PRL Pro promises a unique, personalized sound experience, but for a premium price, I found the active noise cancellation just doesn't keep up with what rivals offer, and the bulky size makes them less practical for everyday carry, which is why, for value, they get a 6.8 out of 10. With the status between 3A and C, I was really intrigued by their 3-driver system, which does deliver clear and detailed audio, but the noise cancellation felt mediocre at best, and the app experience is pretty sparse, making their value proposition feel a bit shaky, unless you can snag them at a deep discount, so they are earning a 7.5 out of 10. I have to say, the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro delivers what I can only describe as price-defying performance, packing stellar sound quality, surprisingly effective noise cancellation, and a ton of customization features into a package that costs almost half of what some top-tier brands charge, easily making them a top contender for my money with a 9.5 out of 10. The Beats Studio Buds Plus are fantastic for blocking out the world with their very good noise cancellation, and they offer a super comfortable fit, but the complete lack of any sound customization features feels like a major miss, and the audio can sound a bit harsh, which holds them back from true greatness in the value department, landing them at an 8.2 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EAH-AZ80 earbuds feel incredibly premium with their fantastic build and unique ability to connect to 3 devices at once. And while their sound is wonderfully clear and neutral, their active noise cancellation isn't quite at the top of the class, making them an excellent value, especially when on sale, but not the absolute best. So I'm giving them a 9.0 out of 10. This makes the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro the winner with 9.5 points, simply because it packs in features and sound quality that you would expect to find in earbuds that cost twice as much. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the Technics EAH-AZ80 stands out with its score of 88.3. These earbuds excelled across virtually every category, offering an unparalleled combination of pristine sound quality, exceptional comfort, and cutting-edge features like 3-device multi-point connectivity. Truly enjoyed using them, especially with their well-fitted silicone tips that provide enduring comfort, making long listening sessions a breeze. Whether for immersive audio experiences or seamless connectivity with multiple devices, the Technics EAH-AZ80 has proven themselves to be a remarkable choice, delivering premium quality that's hard to match. As for the other contenders, the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro, with a score of 86.7, blew me away with their incredible array of features that defy their price point, while the Beats Studio Buds Plus, scoring 81.75, offered reliable battery life coupled with great audio. The status between 3A and C scored a solid 79.95, impressing with their unique driver system and sturdy battery performance. Lastly, the Denon PRL Pro, despite score of 72.1, provided a fascinating personalized audio experience, although with room for improvement in certain areas like practical usability. Each of these earbuds has distinct attributes that cater to different preferences and budgets, ensuring there's something for everyone in this impressive lineup.